What is going on, guys? Are the Gaming here, and today is another I Remember When, and this time it's about me running away from the cops. Let's get right into it.
Throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah, twerking like Miley. Don't pop it like Miley.
So this story took place about maybe 3 years ago. So I was a sophomore in high school, and it was during the winter time, so it was probably around November. So this took place 3 years ago in November, and it was after school. So, one of my friends, texted me. He was like, yo, come down to 59th Street. Let's all, chill. And 59th Street is a street in New York City. And he told us to be in Columbus Circle, which is literally a big circle in the middle of the street. In the middle of fucking a bunch of stores, and it's just a circle. That's all you really gotta know. It's a circle. A lot of people go there to sit down, talk, eat. It's like a water fountain. It's a big statue. I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been there in a while. But yeah, he told me to go down there because he wanted to chill. He wanted to hang out, and that he had everybody with him, so it'd be a good time. So, I was like, all right, I'm coming down. This is when the school Metro card was the best, and it was nothing better than that. So, I got on the train, and my school was probably like 6-7 stops away from 59th Street, especially leading me right in front of Columbus Circle. So it wasn't much of a hassle. It was just a simple train ride forward, get out, and it's right there. So, the train came mighty fast, and, it got there mighty fast. So when I got out, I was right there, and I could see my friends across the street in the circle, just waiting for me, talking, just, having a good time, broing it out. So I crossed the street, and, I walked up to them, and, I said what's up to all of them. I gave them pounds, handshakes, whatever it was. There was a couple girls there, so I gave them hugs and all that. Of course, I didn't know these girls, but my friend did, so it was like, I'm not going to be there and I'm going to talk to them, especially if you know them. So let me give them a little tiny hug. So that's what I did, give them a little hug, Not gonna lie, one of the girls had the biggest butt ever, so I don't know, but if I had the power within my soul, I'd have grabbed the shit out that butt. But hey, back to the story. So we were hanging out there for a minute, laughing, joking around. We even had a race around the circle. It's a pretty big circle. We were in the middle, like literally the middle where the statue stood. There's a circle. So we had a race to see who could run around it twice and get to the end first, which of course I lost. I came in like third. It wasn't that bad. It was like 6 of us, so I came in like third. So it wasn't that bad, but I lost, which is fine. I'm not much of a racer, but hey, games are my thing. And, we did that, and, after a while, we was like, I'm getting kind of bored, let's go to 42nd Street. As you guys know, 42nd Street is the home of Times Square, the giant Toys R Us, and all those flashing lights in the middle of the street, and Broadway, and stuff like that. So we decided to walk to 42nd Street, Times Square, which literally from where the circle is, and straight down, is probably like 1 block over to the left side, on the left side. So if you go up to up the block on the left, and you go straight down, you can see the lights of 42nd Street where the ball drops and whatnot. On New Year's, you can see it all as you walk, and the closer you get, the brighter it gets. So it was still day, but the lights are so bright that you can just see them no matter what. So as we walk in, as I don't know if this is for you too, but when you walk somewhere with your friends, you guys are like really a little bit loud. You make jokes, you run around and sometimes and whatnot. So this time we were walking down, and we were just having fun. We were making jokes, and we were just having fun. And in the midst of having fun, of course some people got pissed off, felt a certain way that we were a little too loud, and we were just making jokes about each other. That's what we do. You make jokes about each other, and we could take it, we laugh about it. But people felt a way about it. So some people will look away or ignore us, which normally is what people should do. Or they would just look at us, which isn't really much of a bother. So eventually we met this lady who obviously did not like the jokes we were saying to one another. And I guess, because one of us had a gay joke to somebody. Well, of course the person wasn't gay, but it was just a joke that have evolved something gay. And the woman felt a way about it, and she was like, you guys shouldn't be talking about gay people in that manner, or, you shouldn't joke around with each other about your preference of gender and blah blah blah. So she was giving us a lecture, and we was like, lady, I said it was Miss. I'm calling her lady, it's whatever. So I was like, Miss, You know, it's really not that serious. We all joking. We all know it's a joke. You know, we don't take it all that serious. And, we you know, we try to explain, but she took it in a way that we were trying to come, like, you know, offend her or come at her. And she got really angry and loud and whatnot. So, we was like, miss, you need to calm down, da da da. And she took it, I don't know how she took it, but a cop came up behind her, you know, was walking behind her. Like, 2 cops came behind her and it was like, oh, what's wrong, miss? And she turned around and changed the whole fucking story. She was like, these kids threatened to hurt me, da 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 da. She was going crazy. I was like, what? That's not true. You know, but cops in New York really just don't believe teens. They believe the adults first. So they was like, oh, is that so? And then she was like, yeah, they threatened to kill me. I was like, oh my God, like, she's trying to put us in jail. Like, this is not a joke. So the cops got really, you know, they got serious. And they told us to come here. And we was like, no, we didn't say any of that. There's no reason for us to go with you. And, of course, they started walking towards us. And the first thing my friend said was, run! And we booked it. We booked it up to fucking 59th Street. Mind you, we was already on 42nd. So it's 18 blocks to get back. So we were just running straight, 18 blocks, just straight, non-stop. You know, cops were behind us screaming, stop, stop, stop. Don't resist. We was just running. We was running away. I was not getting caught by no cops. I was not, none of that, because they believe adults over us, and they'll think whatever we say is a lie. So we just ran. And as we ran, we eventually hit a line of traffic, and like, there was little spaces. I squeezed through one of the spaces. My friend literally jumped a taxi. Like, he jumped over the hood of a taxi. This was like a fucking movie, like the best action movie in the world. And we was just running. Eventually, when we hit 58th Street, the cops stopped, but we didn't want to take no chances. So we all said goodbye to each other and, you know, hopped in the train. So it was 3 of us who went downstairs who took the same train going down. And when we got there, the 2 cops were there, and they saw us, and they said, "Hey, you 3, come with us." You know, they told, not come with us, but stop, you know, but we didn't listen. So we ran. I swiped my Metro card and slid right through. We all swiped and we ran. And so we go, you know, there's an uptown side to downtown side. So we went downstairs. We ran to the train, and the door, you know, it was about to leave. So we slid, I don't know how to put it. Like, I mean, I hopped onto the train. Normally my friend literally jumped on, and so did my other, well, they both jumped on together. One of them fell as they jumped, like literally fell onto the ground. And then the doors closed, and then the cops came down rushing, and then they stopped at the end of the stairs because the train started going, you know. And that, seriously, that lady really tried to put us in jail. She switched her whole story. She said, they threatened to kill me. And I was like, what? I didn't say nothing like that. I would never threaten somebody, guys. Trust me. It's just not my demeanor. But, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, drop a like, comment, follow me on Twitter, and hit that subscribe button. See you guys later. Peace.
And I said us to the death, we turned up till we go deaf. Rap pack to my last breath. I cut records like Kid Cudi, day and night, that's all the time. From the underground to the mainstream, my same team get all the shine. They wanna beef, but I never knew. I just keep the peace and get revenue. Stay true, they never do. Cut all ties, I sever. These rappers like women, that's all for they pill. We keeping it real, but they flow is irregular. Grab the mic and I'm